rare adventures of Biggles.
Biggles and Bertie have taken refuge in a grounded plane at the desert aerodrome. They have two reasons for doing this. First, the Perspex windscreen of this plane may fit their own Halifax. And then the big machine offers good cover from a group of Chinese mechanics who are working in a nearby hangar. While Biggles keeps watch, Bertie sets to work loosening the windscreen. But he has no time to finish the job. The mechanics leave the workshop and carry some heavy engine parts out onto the tarmac. Parts belonging to the plane in which the air police are hiding.
Coming here, Bertie. It's the port donk. The blighters have been working on it.
Sizzling sausages, we should have twigged to that.
Too late now. We'll have to duck aft and find some cover.
I don't think there is any.
We can't stay here, Bertie.
Why not? They outlined coming to the cockpit, are they? Not for a while, anyway.
When they've fitted the engine together, they'll come in here to test it.
But that'll take them some time. I mean to say the jolly old donk's in quite a few pieces, what?
Yes. All right, we can stay here and watch for the time being. Shh. If they do, we'll hop out.
I don't think these blighters ever knock off. They seem the type to stick to their job from dawn to belly dusk.
Better cut the talk and keep well back. If one of them looked up, he'd see us.
Worth taking a risk, though. I mean to say it'll be useful to know what they're up to.
I'll watch. Just peep round the edge of the windscreen. You keep out of sight.
Oh, ain't it ever thus, Harriet, old darling? We Lissies never have any fun.
They're right by the plane.
What's happening? Don't keep us in suspense.
They're setting up ladders and moving a hoist into position.
No fun yet?
No. Holy smoke!
What's up? Why the sudden dart out of sight?
A couple of them are climbing onto the wing. Now shut up for a bit. They're right beside us.
I say, this is a bit belly tantalizing, what? Think I could squint up for another deco?
I'll look in a minute. I know where they're all standing.
Now, Elby, now. Suppose one of the trouts is thinking of coming inside.
All right.
Anything doing?
They're fitting the motor together. Be some time, I think.
During which time the Lissy nerves will be stretched like Aunt Agatha's girdle.
It hasn't occurred to them that anyone's in here, thank goodness.
Why should it? I doubt if visitors usually pop into the nearest kite.
Hello?
Trouble?
I think so, yes. Back aft, Bertie. One of the blokes is going round to the hatch.
Coming inside. Baked potatoes.
Quickly, into the aft compartment. Maybe somewhere we can hide. Don't make too much noise on the companion, they'll hear it.
Where the blazes can we hide? The belly place is empty.
No, it isn't. There's a pile of bagging over there in the corner. We can hide under that. As quick as you can, Bertie. He must be almost here.
He's gone to the cockpit.
Hope he stays there.
Was the engine ready for testing when you saw it?
Nowhere near it.
Then why is he...
What's the matter?
Dust from his belly bag getting in my nose.
Hold him. Bertie, for goodness sake, he's coming back.
Sorry, chum.
Quick work, Albeen. Laid him cold, what?
You be quick, too. Close the hatch. Lock it.
Right. His pals are coming all right. Afraid the old sneeze sort of gave the game away.
Couldn't be helped. I was ready for it and managed to clip him before he knew what was happening.
Oh, I say. That looks bad, old sausage. The blighters will probably bash in the belly hatch.
We won't be safe here for long.
We'll be safe anywhere, Albeen. The blighters are making a heck of a hullabaloo out there. Tell everyone in the place here soon.
Then we'll have to act now.
Act! This is no time for dramatics, old trout.
Bertie, we can get out of this plane.
Yes, absolutely, by opening the hatch. Trouble is, there's a horde of valley chinks out there.
They're at this hatch. What about the one in the nose?
Is there one?
Yes, below the cockpit. I noticed it when we were up there. Come on, before they think of it too.
No one here yet?
Good. We'll jump down, then run for the hangar. It's the nearest cover. Off you go.
They've seen us!
Run like blazes. For the hangar. Round the side, quick. I'll pump some shots into them. That's frightened them off.
Where'd they go?
Anywhere they could. They dived for cover.
You know, I thought we'd land a few shots while we were diving for jolly old cover. I felt distinctly very nervous.
Those blokes are mechanics. I doubt if they're armed.
They will be in a jiffy, old bean. What do we do now?
Bit of a problem, isn't it? We'll be in full view if we bolt for the desert, and yet there's nowhere handy where we can hide.
We can't bolt anyway. We haven't pinched the perspex yet.
Perhaps we'd better stay here till we see what they do next. Might think of something by then.
So, you are English.
What the blazes?
Drop your gun. I have an armed party with me. You will surrender.
Looks as if he's right there, Bertie. Not much else we can do.
Baked belly potatoes. Fancy being caught this way. We let 'em sneak up from the blooming rear.
This is my office. You will be seated while I talk with you.
Yeah, dash civil of you, old bean.
Who are you?
That question I'm about to ask you. I am Commandant Kowalski.
Top boy at the aerodrome, are you?
Correct.
That's strange. I had the impression this was a Chinese aerodrome.
The People's Republic of China is an ally of Russia. My government has loaned many experts to help in the development of this country.
And you're the jolly old expert who teaches the Chinks to fly jet planes, what? Very neat and tidy.
You are uncommonly interested in my work. That proves to me that you are spies.
You could call us many things, but that one's right off the mark.
Indeed.
I suppose you want to know who we are.
I am curious. It is not often we have English visitors in the Gobi Desert.
Oh, well, plant a few trees and you might have more.
There's nothing underhand about us. We walked here.
Across the desert?
I say, old bean, is there another way of getting here? I must use it next time.
Where have you come from?
Pakistan originally. Although that was some time ago, of course.
Do you pretend you walked from Pakistan to here?
I told you that's where we came from.
For what reason did you do this?
Oh, I don't know. I suppose you'd call us wanderers. We never settle for, long in one place. Bertie and I are the types who like the adventurous life. We thought it might be fun to see what was offering in this part of the world. The Himalayas, Tibet, the Gobi Desert. They sound exciting places when you're back in England.
What kind of fun did you expect to find here?
Fun? Well, we didn't know. As you probably guessed, we didn't bother about asking for official permission. Nothing like that. We were sneaking in the back way, as it were, and we didn't expect to be bothered about it. But I'm afraid it was a guilty conscience that made us hide in the plane this morning when we saw your men coming.
What made you come to the aerodrome?
Well, as a matter of fact, we had some trouble out in the desert. And this trouble, well, it left us short of supplies. As you can imagine, the drome seemed a haven to us. We thought we might, to put it politely, borrow a few odds and ends from you.
All that you have said is lies, Englishman.
I assure you, old bean, it isn't. He's been remarkably very honest about it. Rather frighteningly so.
You have been sent here as spies.
Oh, for goodness sake, don't start on that tack. It just becomes so boring.
I am satisfied. I shall contact Dunhuang and arrange for an escort of soldiers to take you to Annecy for questioning. In the meantime, you will remain here as prisoners.
Ginger, Ming has returned. He has news for us.
Oh, he's back from Dunhuang, is he? How did you go, Ming? Learn anything about the other missionaries?
There was much I learned, but it was with difficulty. The people of Dunhuang are terrified of the communists. Few will talk.
However, he found that our friends are still prisoners. They are, Ginge.
From the baker at the prison I learned this. He was my friend in happier times.
Well, that's good news, Ming. That gives us a much better chance of rescuing them. I half expected to hear that they've been killed.
Some have died. They have been fortunate.
Fortunate? Why, I wouldn't say that. We may be able to rescue those who are left.
No. It is impossible, Ginger. You have not yet heard what is to happen to them.
Well, what is it? Well, tell me. What are you both so gloomy about?
The missionaries who live are to be taken to Siberia.
Good grief. From what I've heard, prisoners in Siberia are used as slave laborers. Well, we'll have to put a stop to that.
We will not be able to stop it, Ginger. They leave Dunhuang tonight.
If the missionaries are taken to Siberia, they will never be seen again. But how can Ginger rescue them without the help of Biggles and the plane? There'll be suspense and excitement in the next thrilling chapter of The Air Adventures of Biggles.